start with World Series MVP Ben Zobrist was 10th. Logan Forsythe of the Rays at number 9. Brian Dozier of the Twins at number 8. Moving down the list, the National League batting average champion, DJ LeMahieu at 7. Jason Kipnis of the Indians at number 6. And the Tigers second baseman Ian Kinsler at number 5. Coming in at number 4, moving up a bunch of spots. He's back from the Boston Red Sox. It's Dustin Pedroia. Pedroia, like a good number of players on this list, aging very well. The Red Sox star is now going into his age 33 season, and he's another player coming off a bounce-back season. Had a 376 on base, slugged 449, and after dropping below league average in defense, he turned in an outstanding defensive year, at least according to the metrics, finishing with 12 defensive runs saved. Last season may have been one of the most controversial Shredder selections here at number 3. It was Joe Panik. This season, it's a player returning to the top 10 for the first time since 2013, Daniel Murphy of the Washington Nationals.
Well, no panic there.
No, it's nice. Murphy had turned into a hitting star in his final season with the Mets. Last year, he went next level, rewarding the Nationals' faith in him, becoming one of the game's best hitters. He had the 3rd lowest strikeout rate in baseball over the last 2 seasons, while slugging an elite .595 last year. The defense, not stellar, we know that, but he hit like an MVP candidate. For the 2nd straight year, coming in at number 2, from the Seattle Mariners, it's Robinson Cano. Cano, yes, no longer number 1 at the position, but he bounced back beautifully last year, showed the fans in Seattle what all the fuss and the money were all about. He slugged .533 in a tough hitter's park, played very good defensively, and he played 161 games. That's the Robbie Cano that was a star in the Bronx. Cano's been excellent for a very long time now. If you doubt the credentials, take a look at the rankings among all Major League players since 2009. And this for a guy that plays second base. Number 1 in games, hits, WAR, 3rd in hitting, weighted runs created, that's the total that takes the volume in, and 2nd in total bases to only Miguel Cabrera. And according to the Shredder, we can say, and still the number 1 second baseman in the game right now from the Houston Astros, it is Jose Altuve. Altuve was a good contact, good base-running second baseman for a number of years. Last year, though, he added power, slugging .531. Also came in with an on-base of .396. He finished with a wins above replacement of 7.7. That's MVP level, and was a top candidate for the full year. So, Altuve toppling Robbie Cano, and he defends his title as well. He is now among the top players in the game. Over the last 3 years, he is, and this is among all players, not just second basemen, number 1 in batting average, hits, 3rd in stolen bases, and 4th in WAR. You know, we wondered, Harold, if the power was going to be there. I don't know if anybody expected the power to be there for this guy at this level. I mean, he really slugged last year.
Well, when he started flipping tractor, trailer, tires and stuff and got stronger, you saw the power coming. Look, his hand-eye coordination off the charts. He makes contact. When he swings, he's putting the ball in play. And I think like a lot of young players and a lot of smaller guys, you know you're going to make contact. What he did is he got wise. I'm going to get stronger. When I make contact, now that ball's going to travel. He's a fantastic player. Look, he could have very easily been the MVP of the American League. He's that good of a player. Yep. And it's hard to knock. Once you get to this level, you can make an argument any way you want. It becomes down to your personal bias. And for a guy of his stature, he's great for the game. You look out there and you think, I can do this. When he's 5'7", and you look around and you go, everybody's bigger than this guy. He's somebody you pull for. You know, that's the human heartbeat strings on you. But if you want to just go analytical numbers and look at all the data, he's there in the data as well. And that's what makes Jose Altuve so attractive.
You see the big jump there. Look at 459. That's nice power for a second baseman. Actually, quite good. 531. All right, now you're in the MVP consideration at second base. So Jose Altuve makes it in at number 1 for the Shredder again. Yeah, one of the most valuable players in the game. Remember, he signed that. The Astros got him early with that contract. Yeah. He was like kind of the first foundation piece. Now he's a foundation with Correa, and they could be, again, I call them the team of the future, could be the team of the present this year.
Well, no doubt. The Astros are going to be in the mix. And I think a lot of it has to do with this guy, because he makes everybody around him better. We hear it all the time in every sport. If your best guy is your hardest worker, everybody benefits. And that's what's happening with Jose Altuve.